What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. We are back in Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2, Stage 1, dude. So, here, back in the Dabura fight, which I forgot. Like I said in my last video, we're going to be completing literally the last mission that we got to complete for this freaking stage, so we don't have to come back here again and do multiple videos. But, dude, I forgot that, dude, one of the best parts that I love of these, revamped, or not revamped, but, technically is a new event for series All Out Battles, is that the fact that they give you equipment orbs for the freaking character, dude, that dropped during, like, because, I think they're going to be making the boss, whatever character is releasing during the time of that new stage, which is really freaking cool in my opinion. I love that they did that, dude. And yeah, you just get freaking, equipment, or not all of them are stats, but, some of them are pretty good stats, honestly, if you ask me. But anyways, the missions that I have to complete left is, where's the, okay, this is one to clear stage, which we already freaking did. Which is the gold equipment right here, which is, I think it is to complete this stage with a full team of 6 Terrifying Conquerors category units. And then the last and extra inevitable showdown missions was to complete this stage with a full team of, a team one of every typing dish, which we currently have here. And then, for Terrifying Conquerors, I was like, dude, oh my god, I don't think I have a good team to be able to complete this. But thankfully, I think this did take me like 3 tries or something like that to complete, which, wasn't a lot. Could have been much freaking worse. But guys, the most important thing in my freaking score is you guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully all you guys doing fan-freaking-tastic. I am gonna be distracted a little bit right now because I'm trying to do the, the Patan battle that's currently going on right now. I definitely want to not make those go. Oh, dude, I actually want to make sure too if I have I have some of these daily events completed, which I do actually, so that is freaking amazing. But anyways, the one unit that I definitely should be going over, even though I'm not summoning on their banner, is the Dabura, dude, because we did bring the friend Dabura, which obviously is going to be helping us out here, and I think he plays a major role. He actually is most likely the one that finishes the fight here. I think I can't even speak. This did a decent amount of damage, which, I mean, I guess not, because freaking this Golden Frieza did have 90% damage reduction, so that's why I didn't do too much. But anyways, Dabura, his leader skill, Majibu, Saga, Mission Execution, or Terrifying Conquerors, which thankfully, all of these guys are part of Terrifying Conquerors, obviously, because we're completing the mission. Key plus 3, HP plus 200%, attack and defense plus 170%, and then plus an additional HP, attack, and defense plus 50% for characters who also belong to the Corroded Body and Mind or Successor categories, which, I mean, I don't think all of these guys are part of that. I think maybe I don't even know if the Friezas are part of freaking Successors. Let me double check that real quick. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he is. But yeah, I see one Frieza too. Yeah, I see the Golden Frieza here, but I don't see. Damn, I don't see the. Oh yeah, no, I do see. I do see the LR Tech Golden Frieza that exchanges to Super Gogeta. Okay, so yeah, the Friezas are definitely on here. But anyways, Dabura's super type, he raises defense or stacks defense by 66%, which is freaking awesome. And then he greatly raises attack for 6 turns, and then causes immense damage to enemy, and then activates the entrance animation when 4 or more Majin Buu Saga category allies are on the team, or when all allies are extreme class characters, which thankfully all of them are. And also, if you guys couldn't tell, we're gonna get freaking annihilated in this rotation when we get freaking when we get up to the freaking metal Kura, slot, or after he does these super attacks, I guess. But anyways, activates the entrance animation. I read all the conditions of that already. What the hell am I thinking to do here? I think I was probably trying to figure out what to do, like if I should use the giant form or not. Which, I mean, there's really no point. I'd rather just take the L here, and just go, just immediately die, because I don't want to waste the revive, or I could just use the revive right now, right? But yeah, when you fulfill his entrance animation conditions, his attack increases by attack and defense plus 200%, and his chance of evading his attack plus 10%, which, dude, as you can see, is starting to freaking slowly go up, dude, which is freaking awesome. But anyways, basic effects: Key plus 2, attack and defense plus 150%. Attacks are effective against all types, which is nice right there. Launches additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, and then chance of evading enemies attack plus 20%, which is, although a small, passive chance of dodging, but I think it increases as we further read this guy's details, right? I mean, I'm gonna be talking over this revive animation that's gonna be happening literally within maybe 10 seconds or something like that, depending if we get an additional super attack. Yeah, we don't. We just get freaking obliterated. But yeah, I don't want to just like mute myself and just we see the animations going on here, which, I mean, before I would use to do that, since when this guy was newer, I guess. But whatever, it doesn't really freaking matter because every time I try to complete this, this stage with the team I currently have, dude, I see this animation. But anyways, continuing on, when receiving an attack, defense plus 200% for 4 turns for the character's entry turn, defense plus 300% when receiving an attack, which is quite a lot, bro. And then for 6 turns for the character's entry turn, launch an additional super attack, which is amazing, guaranteed additional super attack. And then the chance of evading his attack plus 40%, nice. And then starting from the 6th turn for the character's entry turn, interrupts the attacked enemy, which is awesome in itself right there, dude. You just get the nullification right there. And then after performing 3 or more super attacks in battle, chance of evading his attack plus 10%, starting for this character's next attacking turn, which we already did. 3 or more super attacks already. And then for every attack received or evaded, attack plus 111 attack plus 111% up to 666%, which is quite the jump, dude. And then we're receiving the super attack, chance of evading his attack plus 10% temporarily. And then we're receiving an unarmed super attack. I forgot this guy had a nullification, honestly. I completely forgot that was part of his kit. But great chance of nullifying an encounter with tremendous power, and nullifies the encounters with ferocious power when there's a Majin style category enemy. So guaranteed, nullification if it is a Majin style category enemy. Also, I think we do get 1 dodge here from this golden Frieza, I think. Right? Okay, no, I don't know if we received all of the hits here that freaking Dabura launched towards us, but yeah. Anyways, the more hits that we receive from freaking Dabura, amazing, because yeah, our attack stat is going to be looking pretty nice right there with freaking 75 million. And I think we're going to be getting 1 more super attack right here, right, as well. Also, I just realized that we increased this guy's defense to the max that it could be, right? Which is, kind of insane. And I think most of my units won't be doing as much damage as I would like for them to do. Also, since we're at this point of the fight, might as well, I'm like, all right, I think this has to be like either the ride or die. Well, not ride or die, since we do have Dabura's active skill, which I should probably read off here, which is kind of important, right? But anyways, Dabura's active skill, Evil Flame, massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy, and then defense plus 66%, directs enemies' attacks towards the character for 1 turn, and then can be activated after performing 3 or more super attacks in battle. So we definitely, now that we have this going on for freaking, Goma, which, dude, I wish that super attack or the active skill right there that we did for Goma was a critical hit, because definitely would have did a lot of damage. But yeah, here, mainly, a turn that we're surviving. We don't have to worry any super attacks coming our way on the next, on the next rotation, but doesn't really matter at all. But I mean, I think probably Lord Slug could probably be in trouble, dude, because of, this guy is already, his attacks already increased quite so much already. So yeah, I don't want him to freaking just get clapped. So I think I'm like, yeah, I just rather use this guy's active skill right now, and we could probably do a decent amount of damage. And if we have to build up our attack power a little bit further, then there you go, dude. We're already having all of the attacks being launched towards us, dude. But yeah, this guy doing 10 million already. Yeah, I don't think my Lord Slug will survive, dude, because he's only at 55%. Sadly, I wish I had like a dupe or more or 2 into him, but he sadly does not, dude. But yeah, the more super attacks that are coming our way from freaking Goma, it is awesome, because that is freaking free damage for us. And yeah, now this guy has 3 bars of health, which, yeah, I don't think this guy is going to be surviving the next rotation, because Dabura is going to be able to clear the job for us here. But yeah, boom. Yeah, sure. You could spit at freaking Goma all you want, dude. You're not going to do any damage towards him. And thankfully, not finish us off. But yeah, that's done. Activate Dabura's active skill there, so we do damage. Does this kill? I don't think this kills, right? Yeah, dude, I was honestly surprised how much damage Dabura's active skill did. I think that friend Dabura that we brought on here was the friend unit one, which I was like, dude, holy hell, man. I wish I had more I wish I had a copy of freaking Dabura. Dabura definitely would have helped us out here, but it's fine. Doesn't really freaking matter, dude. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the mistake there. I thought I had enough ki for Dabura to do his super attack, and I was like, dude, what the hell, dude? I miscalculated how many ki he needed for his super attack, but whatever. It doesn't. And then Goma not doing his critical hit. That's fine. How much does his normal do actually? 26 million, quite a decent amount of damage, dude. I was getting so scared. I was like, dude, please do 1 super attack or an additional normal, dude. That would definitely save us our life here. And thankfully, he freaking did, ending the fight off here for Dabura and completing all of the freaking missions here for the Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2 Stage 1, dude. But yeah, anyways, by the time this video goes out, I'm pretty sure Stage 2 is already out, and I'm pretty sure I completed all of the missions too for Stage 2, which, those videos will be releasing sooner or later, right? But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.